Hey there, this is video 2 of the 90-day video challenge I am doing, and today I'm going to be talking to you about equipment. This is going to be an equipment conversation because I'm going on a trip, and when I do that, it's always a question of what to bring. And if you are a vacationer that likes to take pictures, maybe you're set on that, or maybe it frustrates you. I know it frustrates me because I have all this equipment and some of it's really heavy, and sometimes I'm off hiking for like miles before I'm actually there to take the picture, and it really has become something frustrating. Or sometimes I'm up in Vermont and I'm skiing and I really want to use my good camera, but I'm skiing and I don't want to carry it, and sometimes I've left my entire kit in my trunk for the entire week I've been up there. So I brought, for this video, this is my camera bag. Okay, it's a regular, I'll probably do a review on it maybe tomorrow, and it's a regular Amazon Basics camera bag that I've had for years, and we'll talk about that later. But basically, this is so heavy. Look. Ugh! Well, you can't tell how heavy it is because, well, I lifted, that's silly, but it's quite heavy. And it contains several lenses in it and my DSLR, which is a Canon. It's not a full frame, but it's a, T3i. Yes, I still shoot on a T3i. I love my T3i. So, I have my flash in here and everything. And so carrying this around is cumbersome. And the last time I brought my entire pack with me, I was shooting for the Montclair Film Festival and I didn't know what to bring. So I skipped the tripod, which I should have brought because it was a very dark room and we could get into that on a different day, but like in the theater for the Q&As. But what I did bring was this entire backpack, and there wasn't really a secure place to put it, so I left it on my back for the entire night, and I was really exhausted after all that. So that's happened a few times to me, and going back into the whole travel thing, I sometimes do pack that, but I've gotten more reluctant to do that. I have found that with a cell phone that has a good camera and a tripod, that has worked fairly well for me. And the tripod is really the key. And because handheld, and if you've watched any videos from my 30-day challenge that I just finished, I talked about a rig that I set up that goes on a tripod but also can be handheld, and I've been pretty happy with it. I might do a re-review of that because there have been some things that have been a little bit frustrating, but overall it's the best setup for me. Now I have several different tripods, and so the one I'm shooting on now is huge and was my dad's, and that's also in the video. I'll link to that about the setup I have for here, but I have a lot of light tripods, and I typically bring tripod and cell phone, and I figure out how to strap the tripod to one of my bags that I can wear as a backpack, or I don't know. But the key, because then you're also going there, and let's say you're traveling as a tourist, but you want to get, if you're doing, I have a travel blog, I'll link to that too, and you want to also interact with people and discover new things, and you don't want your hands constantly on your camera, so you really should, figure out how, or even carrying a tripod, because you're going to be meeting people and maybe sampling food, and that's what I hope I'm going to be doing. I'm excited, going to be doing, anyway, so I'll link to that too if I have any good travel footage. But anyway, you just want to make sure you're traveling light, and I've found that carrying a DSLR, while it does make better pictures and gives you more flexibility when you go in to edit, there's enough flexibility in a cell phone camera unless it's something very specialized like a speed shot. So like maybe you're taking pictures of a car or horse race, that might not work as a cell phone photography moment, or if it's very low light, or I've done sunsets and it hasn't come out as well as it would have with my DSLR, where I can change the lens and really get into the settings. So that's it for what I am presenting today for travel. So for this trip, tripod, cell phone, that's it. Maybe a mic, depends if this convention is going to be loud. And maybe I'll plug the mic in or not. And that's it for today. Thank you for watching, and I will see you tomorrow.